Hey team, this is Evolve Strong with CJ, and I'm CJ. I help you lose 10 pounds and 5 inches in 28 days, and I do it for real. No gimmicks, no elixirs, no fads. 25 years of my knowledge put into my programming. 100% success rate at this point. So anyways, that's me. That's who I am. I want to give you a word of advice on a tactic that I believe is very, very powerful if you are on a weight loss journey. And this tactic is take a picture. Take a picture right now. Just take a picture right now. If you don't have a before picture, take one right now. You don't have to send it out into the virtual realm. You don't have to share it. But what I would suggest is if you are a female, a sports bra and some, short shorts, or if you feel comfortable in your underwear, so that you could see your midsection, you could see your thighs, you could see your upper body, and do it in the same place with good lighting, and do it every 4 weeks. And so everybody gets really honed in on the scale itself. But what I have found in my 25 years of experience, the last 16 dealing with middle-aged female weight loss, the scale is only one measurement. And if you are consistently doing the work necessary, which is moving daily for no less than 30 minutes, and I mean really moving, getting a good sweat on, monitoring your diet. And when I say monitoring your diet, I'm meaning watching the amount of calories that you're putting into your system by logging them into a diet log, whether it be whatever. We use MyFitnessPal. We use the free version. That's a piece of advice. If you're just listening in, you should get MyFitnessPal and log everything that you eat so that you realize what you're putting into your system. You don't have to do the upgrade. So as long as you're monitoring and then you set a max caloric limit on a daily basis, meaning that you're not having these large variants. Like one day you feast and you go for 3,000 calories, and then other days you're only eating 500 calories. You got to have an average so that if you move one variable or the other, you start getting the reward that you want. And if you're holding yourself accountable, this is the part where the picture comes in. The picture is a telltale sign if you are improving or not. And you can do a selfie. Do a selfie in front of your mirror and do it yourself and be accountable to you. I find in my business, and if you probably have seen my social media, I celebrate the successes of my clients a lot. The picture is used to show the differences of when they first began to wear, 4 weeks later. And I try to do it every 4 weeks. I'm a little off every now and again, but if someone has a really good week and I see the differences in their face and I want to show it to them, I take the picture. And it can be very nerve-wracking at the beginning, but it's a picture for you. Some of you, especially if you're fearful of even looking in the mirror anymore, this could be devastating. I get that. I understand that. And if you're really at that point, you probably need to reach out to whether it be myself or someone with a much higher pay grade and a lot of different letters at the end of their name in order to start getting some help that you need. Okay? Just being very real. If you are at a point where you don't even like looking at yourself in the mirror, you need to do something. This may be a wake-up call. If I could help, I will. But sometimes the brutal honesty that I provide to my clientele is probably not that what you need at the beginning. But if you're ready and you want that, that's why I'm here. But so the picture, let's come back to this. If you are moving on a daily basis consistently, if you are watching your max caloric load on a daily basis, and you take the beginning picture, you will begin to see the differences. Some of them are not on the scale. Some of them may be circumference measurements. Some of them may be percentage fat, what we call body composition. If you are moving daily and you haven't done it before, or you're increasing the intensity, or you are decreasing the calories that you're eating, or if you're using intermittent fasting, if you're doing different things on a weekly basis to change your body should be changing. A picture will show it. I see it right in the facial structure immediately of the clients that I have. The face is a telltale sign if they're doing their homework or not. And if you are reducing your calories and moving, your core, where majority of us store weight, should actually be decreasing as well. Also, part of my programming is daily abdominal work. I know the science says that you can't spot check fat reduction. I get that. But what you can do is increase the efficiency of the abdominal wall and all of the obliques and all that area to where it pulls you in, which is honestly a natural lift. So we have our COG, our center of gravity, right? So when you are strengthening your core, think about what it does. It tightens, right? It brings everything in. And I also believe that when you're focusing in that center area, whatever you're holding on in there or whatever's, it pulls everything in, making you look better. Seriously, it really does. You may not be losing the fat in the area, but you are definitely recomposing that area in regards to pulling things in, tightening that abdominal wall, the lower lumbar, that area. So I would venture to say, I would say, do 100 crunches every single day. It will affect change, period. It will. And that could be part of your 30 minutes. And what happens is when you take that picture at the beginning, and then 4 weeks later, take another picture, and then 4 weeks later, take another picture, it is phenomenal, the amount. So it'll actually show you that, yes, you are affecting change. That's the whole idea, right? Is to affect change on your body. So I know the scale. We use all tools at my discretion, right? I do use pictures. I use the scale. I use cloth measuring tapes for circumference along the waist. We have this fancy dancy in-body machine that, Jason Dasklos had provided us, said that, it shows the entire body composition of the deal. And also gauge by if somebody shows up to class. Because remember, the scale, the circumference, the in-body is not the only changes that I see. What I see is mental clarity, stress reduction. I see the ability of someone actually overcoming obstacles and feeling more proud about themselves. I feel the sense of community that happens. There's just a lot of shit that is amazing that changes with the human body, especially when you are burning off the cortisol or the stress hormones, releasing all of the endorphins, the good stuff that goes on. And then, seriously, guys, there is, when you contract muscles every single day, there's a feel-good hormone that is released. It's a protein, and it truly does. It helps you with stress. It redesigned your body. It does something weird up there with the science. Well, I did a podcast on this a while back, but there are so many cool things that happen. And then when you can manage stress, then you can handle more levels and devils at your workplace. You can handle your family a little bit better. You have mental clarity to help you with increasing your financial wealth, making sure that your relationships are better. You don't want to kill everybody when you get home, right? And just letting you know, look, when the blood flows in all the areas, sexuality and sensuality increase as well. I mean, and that's huge in everything that we do, right? So there's a lot of cool benefits to it. But I also believe that when you start feeling proud and seeing the changes in the mirror, and when you can see the differences in pictures, it is a very powerful message mentally. So my word of advice, if you are on a weight loss journey or whatever journey, start taking a picture every 4 weeks in your chones. Yeah, be careful about sharing all that shit online, okay? I don't do chones, but we do sports bras. I said doo-doo, guys. We do sports bras and all that good stuff here, but I think it's very powerful message to you and to our community about, what's happening, because you have that sense of pride that you affected change on your own body, that which we control. Hey team, Shred obviously is blowing and going. I'd love to have you. We have Rise of the Phoenix coming up. We have just a lot of cool shit happening here at the club. Welcome to all the gladiators here. Nice having all you big ass stinky men around this place. Proud to be your trainers, guys. Other than that, reach out to me, guys. If you need some more information, it's always free to talk to me. 505-370-7771. 505-370-7771. You can text that number. You can call that number. There's about 6 or 7 of us now that actually monitor that line. So we're always available. Actually, and we have a cool individual. Her name is Jessie. She's our VA, and she's out of the Philippines. And so she actually handles stuff at midnight all the way until like 5 o'clock in the morning. So it truly is a 24/7 chat line. So would love to have you guys. Hit me up. From my heart to yours. Remember, start strong, stay strong, always be evolving at most strong. Later, guys.